No comments about my butt this time as I sit down. Though it worked nicely in the last video. Oh! Ugh!
You're old.
I'm old, so no comments about my butt this time. It's about my age. It's because I'm like twice the age of everyone else.
We should start every video with a comment about you.
Why?
Well, there's so much material there.
I'm not going to be in every video. Hi, welcome to episode 2 of the Color Pop Talk Shop with Prismati. I'm Jim. This is
Lauren.
I'm Luke.
Adam was going to be with us this week, but he got called into work. And since the three of us were having brunch anyway, we thought, hey, we'll elf chat with you. Because guess what? The subject of this week's episode is?
Elves.
Elves, everything elvish, pointy earish.
My Govanen.
I don't know what that means, but I was going to say pointy shoeish.
That means hello in Elvish. Lord of the Rings fan.
Oh.
Fail.
I am a sad, sad Tolkiensian fan. So, elves. We thought we'd cover the subject of all kinds of elves.
From shoemakers to toy makers.
Shoemaker, the Santa land elves, right? The toy makers. There's little cookie making elves.
It's true.
Yeah, what are they? Keebler elves. They're not tasty.
Or, not everyone's allowed to use that name. We can fix it in post.
Oh, yeah. We might bleep out that word. We'll see. Not because of our normal potty humor, but for copyright issues.
No. We'll swear like sailors. We just think we're going to get sued.
Keebler.
There we go.
Keebler elves.
The Schmeebler elves.
Schmeebler.
It's like, yeah, we can't go shopping at Schmalschmart. Right?
Anyone care for a generic brand cookie?
Generic brand?
I love Schmeebler.
I am totally going to have to blur that out or something in the post now. Thanks, Luke. Then we have the more sort of postmodern elves from the Tolkiensian Dungeons and Dragons era, meaning the high elves. What are they? The
high elves?
Well, that's like.
Do they live in Colorado too?
No, hey, it's from Token.
Well,
Token.
Token. No, there's an L in the dude's name. Doesn't mean he was.
Yeah, the pun doesn't work well. I'm sorry. We'll fix that in post too.
We'll fix Luke's bad pun in post. It almost worked. So what are your whether it's an individual or a race or style in general, Lauren, who or what are your favorite elves?
Well, as a Tolkien fan and having read the Silmarillion, try saying that 3 times fast. Yeah.
I can say it 4 times.
I really like Noldorian elves a lot, so the Sons of Feanor. This is getting really, really geeky, but yes, I like them. And that whole cosmology.
Elf? I mean, elf. I just called you elf.
I'm a leprechaun, thank you very much.
He's a leprechaun. Well, see, now there's a common misconcept. I think a lot of people, the sort of fairy concept, much more Celtic in origin, rather than Nordic in origin.
Or Germanic.
Yeah, or Germanic, true.
Germanic.
The fae, meaning fairies and sprites and stuff, can be classified in the elf realm. I personally keep them as a separate thing, but yeah, you're a leprechaun. Just because he's ginger. Anyway,
No soul. What?
He might have he has no soul.
But not because I'm ginger, it's because I sold it years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, eBay was good for that in its early years. Anyway, your favorite elf or elf style?
I'm gonna have to go with D&D. I certainly appreciate Lord of the Rings, but I think I've been a gamer most of my life, and I always liked the elves better than the clerics. I felt like they had a little more personality. They had a little more to them than that. It's just the right.
Elf as a race or a class?
Well, no. All right. I guess as the D&D character, you're right. Elf as a race. But not necessarily just heavy on magic. And
right.
not, you can still be, obviously a fighter or a warrior or a, bard or whatever else you want to do.
My favorite elves? Can anybody guess?
Keebler.
No, I hate cookies. I mean, no cookies are okay. No.
Talk about no soul.
No soul.
Gosh. How do you make cookies?
I don't, well, I like a good peanut butter cookie, maybe.
Okay.
But, cookies in general, me. My favorite elves are Wendy and Richard Peeney's ElfQuest elves. Now, full disclosure, I'm also a game designer. I use the name Layman Kingsford. I'm designing the official ElfQuest card game.
Yay!
Yay! So maybe I'm partial, but I do have to say I discovered ElfQuest in the very, very early 80s, just a couple of years after it started being published. And ElfQuest itself, both as a story and the art style, are tremendously, hugely formative on me as a creative person. And not just in my creative works, but also in my view of life and the world and people and cultures. Because those stories are very much about how is it we can live in a world with new experiences, encountering new peoples, and learning to get along. And also sort of open love. And Wendy's style of art for elves was very borrowed heavily from anime. She was pretty much the first mass market artist in this country that incorporated the Japanese animation style into her artwork, and it wasn't real well understood in the late 70s and early 80s. But it's still thriving to this day, 35 years plus and more. So that's sort of my favorite.
Not to mention the costume choices.
Well,
Scantily clad men.
there are many scantily clad elves, and actually, and sometimes in the stories, they're not wearing anything at all, and they're free to love each other. And who can go wrong with that?
And they have wolves. They ride wolves.
Some of them ride wolves, some of them ride
Eagles.
giant hawks, some of them ride stags.
Some of them ride stag.
What?
Some of them ride stag.
That happens as well. Famous scene, issue 17. Those of you who are ElfQuest fans, you'll get it. The rest of you, check it out. You can actually read all of ElfQuest for free online at elfquest.com. So check it out if you're at all interested.
And even if you're not.
And even if you're not, still check it out. So we've also today at brunch been playing Munchkin, favorite card game of many a gamer.
And elves.
I'm pretty sure.
No, it's on Wikipedia. It's
on
true.
Wikipedia, elves like Munchkin. All right.
If it's on the interwebs, it's definitely true.
Oh, yeah. In fact, I just put it on Wikipedia this morning, so I know it's true.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good, okay.
Ginger fact. Elves love Munchkin. So.
Not the dwarves.
No.
No. Well, they have no sense of humor.
Ah, well.
All right, so anyway, we thought we'd, as a little sort of get to know each other, we'd play a little Munchkin, or sort of our own personal variation. We decided that normally in this game, everybody starts as a human until they draw a card that allows them to be some other race, but we're going to start as elves in our tribute to elves. I am going to pretend I am playing as Strongbow, one of the wolf riders from ElfQuest.
I'm Arwen.
Arwen, of course.
What's up?
Luke.
I guess I kind of went through and I picked item cards for my hand that I thought fit my personality best. So I guess I can't really pick a specific elf in lore.
Well, that's fair.
I guess I'll just say I would be myself as playing an elf in D&D.
Okay. Can elves be ginger in there? I think they can. It's Dungeons and Dragons. It can be whatever you want.
Yeah, why not?
Oh wait, yeah, Ladrin are like elfish.
If you have a nice DM, he'll let you get away with unusual hair dye colors.
All right. So as the resident ginger elf, you kick down a door first.
Okay.
So we're in like a dungeon.
So, level 2, large angry chicken.
Oh god, how are we going to defeat it?
Ooh. Well, it says fried chicken is delicious. Gain an extra level if you defeat it with fire or flame. Sneaky bastard snored.
Snored?
Snored.
Snored.
For the copyright.
Yeah, because nobody can say sword in a
Snored.
video. Snored, however. Perfectly legal.
Fits my personality and especially fits with Munchkin. Sometimes you have to be a sneaky bastard.
I think that's true.
I'm going to help you
Applies
out
when
with my
gaming.
badass bandana, just because.
Nice.
Just because.
Wait, what does that put us at?
Puts us at
Frying the
5.
chicken.
I think we can beat the large angry chicken.
Wait. Oh yeah, so you guys, alright. They didn't need my help. I feel useless.
No, I only had 2, and you can't.
Yeah, that's
I needed
true.
Lauren to break the tie.
All right.
Because I had a badass bandana.
Badass.
Badassery.
Okay. I will take my
Asdana
one
of
treasure.
banditry, and Asdana of banditry. Ooh, Asdana of bandit.
Oh my god, I'm fighting you!
Oh no!
Level 4 version of Luke, Leprechaun.
It's a level 4 leprechaun.
Oh, but he's good. +5 against
Oh gosh,
elves.
+5 against elves.
Uh-oh, so it's a level 9 because we're all elves.
Yep.
I guess in addition to my badass bandana, I'm gonna have to use my bow with ribbons.
Oh, that's...
You gonna sing a little elfin song while you do it?
No, but I'm gonna briefly talk about how I'm an Arrow fan, and it's really funny
The TV show
that,
Arrow.
Yep, CW Arrow, and it's really funny that a lot of really really great archery enthusiasts have started calling bad form in TV and movies Legolosing because you don't lift your arm and shoot the proper way. So bow with ribbons, this is for Legolosing right here.
I'm going to play the +1 horny helmet, but for elves it is +3.
Nice.
Yeah.
Excellent.
We penetrate that little leprechaun until he is full.
Okay, leprechaun gone.
Moving on.
Well then, I have a level 14 stoned goblin.
14, that's
Yeah,
good.
win in Denver.
I'm going to use my pink stamps. I don't know why, but I just chose them because they looked nice, so...
What do the pink stamps do?
Not much, but I can use my really impressive title and my badass bandana to help out.
Is it like because some of us are gay?
You can take the top card of a discard and use it another time if you want.
Well, you guys kept your items. I got rid of my horny helmet. Apparently I blew my wad. Oh well.
Alright.
That's okay.
So really it doesn't do it. It lets you take something else in the discard if you want. If you want to use the broadsword again.
I get to use my broadsword! Woo!
Wait, so what are we at?
So you need to be at 14.
9.
You're at 9.
I'm helpful.
I'm at 2.
My horniness gave out.
Let's see. I will use the big red button.
What is that?
+5 to either side, usable only once. I think I'm going to use it on our side.
Okay, that's...
To go either way.
That
but,
seems helpful.
That's good.
Yeah, that's
I
good.
appreciate that.
Yeah, I do too.
What do you have?
Well, that gets us there, doesn't it?
Oh, that gets us to a tie. We have to beat it by 1.
Well, I'm going to use a Limburger and anchovy sandwich. +3. Ooh, I'm cheating. It says for halflings only. Halflings are lame. They just sit around like eat cheese and drink beer.
It's their
And
birthday.
forget to shave their feet.
And sometimes eat cheese made of beer.
Anyway, that's our silly episode for the week. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time.
Have a good week.
Bye.
What do you have left? Just use it anyway.
Sonic Plasma Barf Grenade. Big balloons with boobs too. And I was wearing pantyhose and I stuffed like a bunch of t-shirts in the backs of my butt was
Lumpy.
Ni hao.
knee how.